you guys doing? What's up, Nikita? What's up, Sunny? Hey, Christy. What's up, Just a Girl? And her colleague. Hey, Bree. Love Catherine. Hey, love Light and Fruition. These are really, really thick incense. I can tell, I'm telling you, one of these burns for like 2 hours. It's insane. I'm really excited to use them more often. Good evening to everybody, or morning, depending on where you are in the world. I think it's about to be good. Glad to see you too, Mystic. What's up, Audrey? What's up, Shannon? Perfect. Let's make sure the side is too. You like the music? I'm glad to hear that, Christy. Hey, hey. Love from India. Amazing. Warrior Queen from New York. That's what's up. What's up, Adrian? Ozzelm from London. We're going to be here, guys, today for at least an hour, at least. Probably more like an hour and 30 minutes. Last stream, I only left off with one super chatter, so of course, we'll start with her, and then we will dive directly into 30 minutes of free readings. Now, remember, guys, there are 3 options on how you can get a reading with yours truly. One second, I'm trying to find something I can use to hold this down. Oh, I can use this. Yes, perfect, okay. Perfect. All right. So there's 3 options on how you can get a reading from yours on live. Okay. The first option is completely free. During those chunks of time when I do the free readings, you comment your name, a yes/no question, and your zodiac sign. It is randomly selected. Basically, whoever my eyes align with, when I look up and Spirit tells me to read for them, that's who gets picked during that randomized time. The second option you have is the super chatting option. So if you choose the super chat, I will promise an equal exchange. Basically, for every $1, I'm going to promise this amount of cards, minutes, etc. If you want to see that breakdown, if you click on the description of this live and you pull it up, you'll see a little chart I made, okay? And lastly, but definitely not leastly, is my members. If you choose to be a member of my community, you get prioritized readings, and you're allowed to ask more than one question every single live stream. And you, what was the third one I was just forgetting about? Shoot. There's a third new thing I just added. Oh, yes, being able to win a one-on-one personal reading from me. Every month now, every single month, starting now, August, my members are eligible to receive a free reading with yours truly. That's valued at $388.88. So if you're a member, which starts out at $4.99 a month, you have the opportunity to be picked to win a free reading every single month. So if you're interested in joining the membership team, you should join now. There's a lot of cool new stuff coming on our way. Oh, I'm glad you see that. Yeah, Chanel, you're already a member, so you'll be in the draw this month. What's up, D? Great to see you here. Yes, they're done. Yes, the live video chats are done through Zoom, exactly. Alright, perfect. So, what we're going to go ahead now is start with Nikki. And she wanted, actually she joined as a member last time. And when you join during a live, I do actually go ahead and give you a Law of Attraction card pull. So Nikki, you're getting that Law of Attraction card pull right now. And today we're using my Mythos Tarot. Alrighty. What is Nikki's current law of attraction? Nikki. Alright, so right now, honestly, you may be feeling a little disheartened. Maybe there was something you thought, like a relationship that was going to progress a little bit faster than it is. You feel like you got mixed signals from this person. In spirit, honestly, from what I'm sensing, they want you to know your law of attraction with love is you're doing everything correct. You're not pressuring. You're not allowing your insecurity to stop you from being vulnerable, right? And that's all you can do. I hear this person coming around. I hear a phone call. I hear them talking to you. So just be at peace with fate. Let go of having so much stress on taking responsibility for things that are just out of your control. Sometimes you can check off all the boxes for somebody, but depending on the part of that person's life they're in, will really depend on if you can go forward or not. And you're not wrong. There is a connection here. There's a pull, but let them bring the light to you and just continue to send unconditional faith and live your life. All right, so that was Nikki. Perfect. All right, so of course, before we start our first group of free readings, I'm going to see who has already started formulating the super chats for me, okay? Get you on the list. We will have we'll have one long list and one short list today. One decent group of super chatters, and then we'll go into another thing of free people, and then we'll do a little group of super chatters. That's going to be the vibe today. Okay. Let's see, fan funding. There we go. Perfect. All right, Christy. So we'll be starting with you when we go into super chatting. Perfect. And then Mystic Born. Got you. You'll be number 2. Awesome. All right. So it is currently 9:28 my time. I'll just go ahead and round it up to 9:30. We'll be here until 10 p.m. Well, we're going to be here longer than that. Let me reward that. We're going to be doing free people until 10 p.m. Eastern time. That's about 31 minutes from now. So go ahead and comment your name, comment a yes, no question, and your zodiac sign. Shannon, Taurus, you're wanting to know if your person is healing right now. Shannon, Trim, you're wanting to know, is her person healing themselves? Yes, absolutely. Okay, so this they've overcame a tower moment. They're rising from the ashes as we speak. This does feel like did they have some form of either, there's like a visual impairment from when I'm in this person's energy. So I take that 2 ways. Either they were in some form of an accident, or maybe they had some like substance abuse, and now they're seeing clearly. Like there's this sense of overcoming addiction or overcoming a really, really painful battle. Currently the people surrounding them are individuals that want nothing but what's best for them. They want them to heal. These are people that are committed to this person's higher purpose. So it seems like if this is some form of addiction, he has like counselors, he has friends or family that are encouraging his sobriety, encouraging him to find himself. And I see him wanting to find himself. That's the biggest thing. No matter if somebody wants to help you or not, if you don't want it for yourself, you're not going to be able to stick to it. And this time's different. I think for you mainly, maybe this was more of a, maybe there's even a chance that I'm mixing a little bit of, there was a substance abuse that led to an accident that really made him realize I gotta change shit right now. Remember, Spirit makes everything happen for us if we allow ourselves to see the decisions we have to take to be on our highest timeline. Once we do that, Spirit's able to make everything happen for us. If we don't do that, they can't make everything happen for us. So he's doing a phenomenal job. Spirit really recommends you continue to support him from afar. There will be a message one day, and he will reach out to you. And I see it, I hear the alert on your phone. You continue forward. All right. It was alcohol and a crutch, but not a drug. Traumatic change just happened in June. Yep. Spirit, he's going to make, because of his actions, Spirit's going to be able to make it happen all for him, because he's realizing he's not going to repeat it. I can feel it. Okay. Jenny, you're a Gemini. Well, is your person going to come back and communicate his true feelings to you? All right, Jenny the Gemini. Jenny the Gemini, is this person going to come back and express their true feelings for you? All right, so just because right now the move hasn't came in yet, it doesn't mean that it's not being pursued. This person they're going to come in about 2 months' time. Right now, there's definitely what I'm hearing is, even if this is the way they want me to say it, right now he doesn't want to come in at all. And even if he did want to come in, it looks like what's going on in his own life, there would be too much. It would be too much to handle. He wouldn't be able to give you what you're deserving of. And that means even in just like effort and like time. In about 2 months, there's a clearing. These next 2 months, it looks like for him specifically, is a tower moment. And he needs to go through this without you. Whatever he's about to shed, he has to make this decision without you in his life at all. That way, no blame or etc. Like in the ego or the fear can say, "Oh, if you weren't in my life, I wouldn't have ended up doing that." No, this is a decision being made completely by himself, and then the decision to also bring you a truth. Okay, the leap of faith is going to be taken, but you got at least 2 more months of him having to go through this tower moment and rise above. Okay. Right. Let's see. All right, Catherine, you're a Capricorn, and you would like to know, should you move on from your SP? Let's see. Should they move on from that? Wow. So Spirit's actually saying, don't give up on this one. Okay. This is an individual where he may have a kind of like a cold energy to him, but it doesn't come from a place of wanting control or manipulation. He's just a guy that's really, life has made him feel like he has to have no emotion. He's a stern individual, but he's still caring. And you know, if he's on your side, you have somebody that's very dependable. Okay. This person absolutely is having a hard time sharing their emotions, but I see them being able to do it. I do see you needing to set those healthy boundaries. I do see needing time apart. That doesn't mean breaking up, but having just some time to miss each other. But this is definitely has more in store, and they're telling you don't give up. Don't give up. Just let go of control. Scroll up a little bit. Alright guys, remember, yes, no questions please, and I need your zodiac and name. Alright, Bree, you're a Gemini, and you would like to know, is he the one for you? Is he the one for you? Is he the one for you? So, this is a person that's has a purpose in your life, but it seems more like a lesson. I don't see somebody where Spirit's showing some form of like a soul tie. This seems like somebody that's more on a karmic, okay? More on a karmic level. But with the word karmic, that doesn't mean like a bunch of bad shit's gonna happen. It means that there's a lesson. There's something that together you're gonna be able to overcome. It really feels more about like communication, something about setting healthy boundaries, instantly seeing, you know what, I'm picking me. I've experienced this before, and I don't have to go through that again. And putting your foot down. And this is like showing Spirit. This is showing the universe that you really are ready for what you say you know you're deserving of. You ain't gonna settle. Okay? There's a difference between trials and tribulations with every partner that's worth it versus truly settling, like feeling like this person belittles your worth, or you're going to deal with things that make you chase. No. And it feels like this person's going to be somebody that more wants to be chased. And right at the beginning of this dynamic, they're telling me you've already done it. You already done it. You don't chase them. You've kind of switched your energy, and you got them thinking, okay? So let this person show you who they truly are is the best way Spirit wants me to put it for you. It's not going to be the one, but there is a reason that you guys are experiencing each other at this moment. Ray, you're a Taurus. You're wanting to know, will the person you're talking to right now, will you guys be in a long-lasting relationship? So this is not your first lifetime together. You and this person have experienced each other, and what I'm hearing is you've already separated once before, haven't you, in this lifetime? You've found your way back to each other, and now it is time for you guys to go forward into a deeper bond. You know, I see by February you two being pretty much locked in with each other. This is something that is on the scale of a soul tie. So as long as you stay true to who you are, and you make sure that you're honest with each other, this is going to be a long-lasting relationship. All right, Catherine, you're a Capricorn. You're wanting to know if some big positive changes are coming soon to you. Are any big changes coming to you? Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely in love. All right, there's going to be this masculine energy that comes into your life during fall time. I'm hearing that this is going to be a person that really lights up a room. You're going to love their smile. This is somebody that really leads a lot of comfort for people through comedy. I think that that might even be like something they do. They may be a comedian. This is a person, though, that definitely has been through a lot of hurt, and the reason for the way they are is because it's a trauma response. The way they've dealt with life is through comedy. Now, this is a person, though, that will be by your side. This is a person that communication is going to be key between both of you. So there's not assumptions or misunderstandings. But I see that you have big changes in love coming in your life. All right, Gaia, you're a Pisces, and you're wanting to know, is Desmond, who's a Cancer, missing you? Is Desmond, who is a Cancer, missing? Interesting. So there is something, there's another connection here. There's another person in his life. I do see right now he's in this more state of like rest and recouping. I don't see this person is, I'm here for you, okay? I don't see this person as necessarily missing you. I do see reflection at moments and it's like, man, I could have been a lot better to them. Like, I wish I'd never put myself in their shoes. But I do see somebody who is more just in a state of being apologetic for what they did and how they left things off with you. But there does seem to be that their heart's pulling more towards another person. Okay? So allow yourself to move forward. Allow yourself to see that with this person, maybe it's more energetic closure that needs to be processed, but that the love you're looking for is truly out there. It's just not in this person. All right, Jane, you're a Scorpio. You'd like to know, will your friend understand what you need to tell her? Is James, the Scorpio's friend, going to understand? They're wanting me to tell you that, you know, you have no control over how other people choose to react. I do see there's going to be some grief mindset that really sets in with this dynamic. I see this person's going to go into more like needing some space, but I don't see this lasting forever. Okay? I do see somebody that's gonna want to come to a resolution. But it does feel like, are you moving away, or do you guys, there's something about like you're separating from them, like you're moving away. You have to go somewhere. You have to make a choice that takes away time from each other. And what I hear is this person maybe has a little bit of unhealthy attachment to you, to be quite frank. And this could be part of the purpose for the separation as well. Yeah, there's something also about how it's hard for you to speak up to them. It's hard for you to set healthy boundaries with them. And you know, this is a time for you to maybe just kind of reflect and look at things a little bit differently. Is it possible that you will have divine intervention when it comes to this friendship, actually? So even if they make things a little difficult to process while talking, you gotta stick true to your guns and do what's best for you. All right, Melissa, you're a Leo, and you would like to know, does Lewis wish to contact you? Does Lewis wish to contact you? Yeah, but here's the thing. Even though the person wants to, okay, even though they see and they daydream and they can see abundance with you, it doesn't mean they're actually going to be willing to do that battle, fight and go through that war. I do see somebody who deeply admires and thinks about you, but at this current point in their life, they're not thinking about reaching out to you. Spirit's saying if you reached out to them, it may honestly take a few times of reaching out to them before they would actually respond, and Spirit's not telling you to do that. It feels like this person wants somebody to chase them, and you have the choice, you know, to do that or not, but understand you're deserving of a lot better. You don't need to be with somebody that's in the mindset of their life when they need a chaser. Maybe you'll be a reality check for them. Maybe they'll come back and say, I'm seeing things differently and I don't want to screw this up with you. But you have to pick yourself right now. All right. Letitia, you are wanting to know, Are you going to be able to save your friendship with your best friend? You're an Aquarius. She's a Pisces. Are you going to be able to repair the relationship with your best friend? So honestly, you are matching the same energy as our friend beforehand. There may need to be a reflection on if you guys have an unhealthy kind of like codependency on each other, okay? Look within. I'm not telling you to just believe my words, but sometimes our ego can really try to push things away because you guys have been a deep sense of safety for each other for a very long time. And it feels like there's been another person that's been brought in. So that could be another friend. Maybe one of you is starting to date another person. But it just feels like you are also friends that will end up being able to come back around together. But maybe you do need a little bit of stretch out time from each other. I don't see this not being a victory. I see this being something that's going to have a little bit more divine intervention in play. But you're not going to be out of each other's life forever. All right. Cindy, thank you for being a member. You're a Virgo. You want to know, are you going to find your person? Wanting to know, are you going to find your person? So, Spirit's saying right now, there is something in your life that... The reason there's a divine intervention with love is you're getting control of your finances a lot right now. There's an imbalance. You have thought for a long time that working hard instantly working harder equals more pay. And even though that's a admirable mindset, it's actually not true. Okay? You need to work hard for what you have, but you don't need to be scraping yourself dry. You don't need to be literally pulling yourself to get up every day and have the energy. You need to feel that you're doing something with purpose. And it feels like you're settling when it comes to your job, your career, because it looks like you're somebody that actually has a lot, pretty good financial stability. But the job you do makes you feel nothing. And you've been wanting to kind of more take a career change is what I'm seeing. And something about allowing you to live your most authentic life is what aligns you to your divine. Okay? Spirit says allow yourself to focus on what needs to be taken care of today, what you have control over today, and let them figure out love for you. But there's quite a bit of self-work that is to be done before I see you being able to align to your divine. That doesn't mean you have to be completely healed. Before they come in, we continue to heal with others. Remember, yes, no questions, guys. What's up, Mega? Thank you for being a member. You're a Virgo. You're wanting to know what's coming towards you. We'll give you a general energy reading for that. So what's coming towards Mega? General energy. All right, I do see somebody that's going to come and help you. You have an emperor coming into your life. You have somebody that isn't going to allow people... See, they're not going to mimic what other people have done to you. Okay, this person, they can see what you've dealt with in the past, how hard you've worked for what you had, and then certain people just ripping it away. They know they know what you've been through just by looking at you. And as time goes on, you're going to fill in the details for them of what made you this way, what gave you that hard shell, what gave you that hard exterior. there's a man that's going to come in and not give up on you, as long as you don't give up on him, as long as you don't push him away. And it's gonna be hard, because right now it feels like there's this energy of it's too good to be true when you meet this person. And they want you to be aware that it's not too good to be true. You have pulled this person in with the law of attraction. So there's going to be a big upgrade in love soon in your life. General energy readings, guys, are only for the members and the super chatters, okay? What's up, Chanel? Thank you for being a member. You're a Cancer and you'd like a general energy reading. I got you. What do we got for you? General energy for Chanel. Somebody feels, wow. There's somebody that feels like they thought that they were saving you. Like there's somebody, this is the visual I'm seeing. Think about two mountains and there's a bridge, okay? And you're on one mountain and this person got all the way to the other and then they burned down the bridge so you couldn't come after them. Almost in a way of to save you. They did something that would throw them out of your timeline. But they're seeing things so differently now. They're seeing things so differently now and they're like, I actually abandoned them when they needed me most. I didn't think fully about this decision. And somebody wants to come back and say they're willing to go to the battlefield for you. You're going to have a choice. Okay? Because what I see is you got like two love energies surrounding you. There's two partners that you have a decision to make about. One is going to be coming in the next couple of weeks. One seems to already be here. Interesting. So yeah, there's definitely, you've been there's been somebody you've been having random thoughts about again, that you haven't thought about them in a while, and it probably could have even taken you quite a bit to get over them. So you're kind of just like, well, I'm not having thoughts about this person. You're picking up on them thinking about you. You don't have those random thoughts for just no reason. All right. Let's see. Please make sure you guys look. Let's see, what's her name? 𝗨𝗓𝗪𝗘. Please look into the description of this live. I do list what type of questions are not allowed, and anything asking about legal results, advice, etc. is not allowed. So please go ahead and pick a different topic, a different yes/no question. All right, Cherish, you're a Virgo. Is your friendship over after admitting feelings? Is your friendship over after admitting feelings? So the feelings aren't over. There is a temporary retreat that's happening. They need you to not allow yourself to try to go and fix things or even try to re-explain things. It's very clear that what I'm hearing them say is it's very clear that you stated that even if it's a no, even if they don't feel the same thing, that you want to still be friends. And to be quite frank, I think this person does feel more for you, and their instant reaction was to say no. It scared them. They didn't have the strength to tell you actually how they felt. Now, you kind of picked up on that. Here's the thing, no matter what, if they're not willing to tell you, no matter how much you try to pry for it, it wouldn't happen. You gotta let them out of this temporary retreat, because they're gonna come back, and it feels like they're gonna come back stronger, to be quite frank. You're used to being somebody that chases, and this is right now the time to break that cycle. Right now, you're being called to break that cycle and show you that if this person is truly deserving of you, once they've had a little bit more time, they will bring you this realization, this confirmation. All right. Let's see. All right, Soulful Mystic, you're a Virgo, and you would like to know, are you going to recover financial loss you're going through soon? You're going to recover the financial loss you're going through soon. Spirit says don't give up. Right now you are holding a lot of resilience, okay? But before the bees arrive, before springtime, your finances are going to look a lot up. I know we got quite a while to springtime, but what I see is like a deep seated foundation that has to start way before spring, like having maybe having a new home, if that's something that you've been looking into, or like upgrading your home, having a stable sense of income, but a great amount also in your savings account. By springtime, you'll be able to invest into things that right now you can't even comprehend being able to. So yes, absolutely, things are coming up. You're just in a bit of resilience, but don't let that inner insecurity. This is a time right now to remind you also of that your worth does not come from what's in your bank account, what you have. The material aspect of this life is temporary. Of course, it's important for this life, but in the scheme of things, it's nothing. So, you got this. All right? You got this. Remember, guys, just no questions for free. All right, Sereni, you're a Sagittarius. You're wanting to know, is this person wanting to commit to you? Is this person on your mind wanting to commit to you? Doing things differently. All right, so this person definitely right now, they do not, here's the thing. Right now, this person does not want to commit. I see that this is not the first time, this is not the first rodeo for you two either, is what I'm hearing. This is the type of person that likes to chase. I'm always here for you, okay? They're in a very young-minded part of their life, but what does the future show me? Are they still going to be like this? There's definitely a state of, if you wouldn't come back into each other's life, there would be avoiding destiny. There would be something. You know, he needs some years. I'm going to be real with you. I'm always real, but like this one's like where it's like, damn, it's years, it's years. No shadow of a doubt, this person has a lot to go ahead and allow themselves to experience. You don't really need to be around during that. The more progression they have will be with you. The only way they can have more progression with you is once they've lived a little bit more of their life without you. I know I keep saying it like that, but that spirit wants me to like install it almost into your brain that you cannot save them, is the big feeling I'm getting. They need you to know you cannot save this person. No matter what you do, no matter how much you don't give up on them, if they are giving up on themselves, you have to love from afar. So allow them to experience their life. You live your life. Spirit's not saying you hold off love. If organic love comes to you in a different person, you should ignite it, because this is definitely a divine intervention. Okay, so that's it for the first group of free people, okay? So we're about to dive into super chatters. If you're wanting to be put on this group, you got like 1 minute to get yourself in this group. All right. So number 3 today will be Dorothy. Dorothy. Got you. Cindy, thank you for joining the membership. You'll get a law of attraction pull. And then you also went ahead and put money in for a general pull. Got you. Thank you. All right. Dorothy, I'll put that you did a super chat 2 times. The 2 are still together equivalent of a general reading, just to let you know. I appreciate you. All right. Tracy, you're number 6. All right. Cindy, I see that you did another one. It got you. Thank you for that. That's going to just go ahead towards that general, but I'll make sure that I'll notate you put 2. All right. Number 7 will be Jenny's son. Got you. All right, Dorothy, I see that you did that. You also did it again. Thank you, but it's still together. All 3 of those is still under it's under the. It's in the general option. So I'm going to go ahead and notate to myself that you did it up to that amount. I appreciate you. All right, Roxanne, you're number 8. Got you. Oh, Roxanne, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. If you were one of the people here who got a free membership, it was from Roxanne. Go ahead and thank her. I'll go ahead and put you down for a law of attraction poll as well for that. Thank you. Okay, Cindy, I see as I continue to scroll down that you did it again, and then you also gifted a membership. So I'll go ahead and change that to your yes, no question. That's definitely in the category. So I'm going to go ahead and change your general to your question. You're a Virgo, and I'll remind myself as well to go 4 down for that. Thank you. All right, now number 10 will be Sereni. Okay, and we will give you a general reading. Thank you. All right, Jill B. General reading for you. Got you. What's up, Rubies? You resubscribe, or you subscribed. How would I call remembering you? You renewed your membership for the 2nd month. Thank you for that. Let's go ahead and give you a law of attraction pool. Or actually, you have a question. I'll notate that question. Got you. All right, number 13. That's Natalie. Got you. All right, Soulful Mystic, you sent some gems. I appreciate that. I'll go ahead and give you a law of attraction pull for those gems. All right. And then Levi, you're number 15. All right. Marie, got you. You're number 16. All right, perfect, guys. So that's the first group of super chatters. We're cutting it off there. The second group of super chatters is going to be, let me look at what time it is right now. All right, it's 10:05. I'll cut it off before then. 10:05. 10:20. Yeah, I'm going to do 15 minutes. So, if you're wanting to get on the second group of super chatters for tonight, meaning your question's 1000% guaranteed, the cutoff is going to be 10:20 p.m. Eastern Time. That's about 15 minutes from now. Anybody after 10:20 p.m. Eastern Time that super chats will be promised to be on my tomorrow, will be the first answered on tomorrow's live stream, okay? So we're going to go ahead and notate 10:20 p.m. is the cutoff for our second group. of course, this will take about, I would say, 16 people is going to take me at least probably like 30-40 minutes. Yeah, definitely. So then we'll have one more group of free people as well for about probably about 10. I'll do about 15 minutes as well as another group of free people. Free people will resume right around 10:45, 10:50 p.m. Okay. So we're gonna go out now and dive into the first group of super chatters. I'm gonna restate the number combined with the pair to the name. Please listen out so you know when I'm going to be on your reading if you super chatted. Number 1 is Christy. Number 2 is Mystic Born. Number 3 is Dorothy. Number 4 is Sydney's Law of Attraction. Number 5 is all of the ones you did, Sydney, combined into that question. Number 6 is Tracy. Number 7 is Jenny. Number 8 is Roxanne. Then number 9 is Roxanne's Law of Attraction pull. Number 10 is Serene. Number 11 is Jill. Number 12 is Ruby. Number 13 is Natalie. Number 14 is Soulful Mystic. Number 15 is Levi. And lastly, but not leastly, number 16 is Marie. All right. Take a drink. We're going to get into this. Gotta shake it up. It's G Fuel. Perfect. Is this still lit too? I'm gonna relight that as well. I will have an after stream tonight as well, guys, over on Twitch. I'll talk more about that during the end of the stream. These ones take a lot longer to light since they're super big. We got it going. Let's scroll up. All right, Christy. Let's go ahead and start with you. General energy pull for Christy. What do I got for you today? All right, so it does look like you have somebody that maybe took a little bit of hesitation. Could have been a little bit of a pullback. It was like a hot and cold energy. You have somebody that wants to come into your energy and tell you that they're ready for a commitment. You know, this is a person who, just in the recent years, they've been thrown for like the biggest loops they've ever experienced in their life. You're somebody that I feel has really had to go through a lot by yourself. You had to grow up very fast. And so you come from different walks of life, but you still understand each other so well. There was a separation for further growth, and I do see that towards the December time frame, you're going to have this love powering back on. All right, number 2, Mystic Born. You're welcome. Deeply appreciate you being here. You're a Taurus sun, and we're going to go ahead and give you that general reading. Let's see. All right, so somebody's going to be revealing a secret to you as well. Now, this does seem more. Yep, this is definitely somebody where you both have been in a nostalgic mindset together. Okay, so you've been separated. It's definitely love, and it's somebody where they feel much more comfortable in their skin. This is a person where the separation it was never because you did anything, okay? Like your parasite, the fear wanted you to think. This was about that person. No matter how much you were there for them, supported them, they needed to go through this rebirth by themselves. So there is somebody that's going to be breaking an illusion, that telling you that they've been thinking about you, checking up on you, and want to see if there's the possibility for more to arrive. All right. Dorothy, let's go ahead and give you your general energy pull. And we have Aries energy in here. Aries energy. What do you need to know more than anything right now? So it looks like you could be holding a bit of a grief mindset when it comes to love. There could have been a relationship you had to let go of, or it's just you feel like you've been single and you should have so much that happened by this time. Sorry, I know that was a little what I meant to say is you're like, I should have accomplished so much more by this time. But the thing is there's no rule book. There's no way that your life should go, especially right now. Just because somebody else's life has been a certain way doesn't mean that yours has to follow like your family members. I think the biggest thing they wanted me to let you know out of this is your energy shows that love is in the horizon. But just because it hasn't happened right now doesn't mean that you think that you're going to be single forever, okay? They're just making sure that the next person you're with is authentic, it's real, and you don't have to go through another karmic connection. All right, Cindy, your first law of attraction poll. What's Cindy's current law of attraction? All right, so you're needing to make a decision about something. You're feeling a little hesitant. So your law of attraction right now, I mean, they're definitely bringing you opportunities, but there's also a little bit of like, it looks like there's stuff at the door and you haven't opened the door up. So there's a big change that Spirit's saying you're ready for, but there's a really honestly that sense of not being willing to take a leap of faith. Maybe this is regarding the question you're going to have for me. Okay, so Spirit's letting you know, yes, you manifested in something. It's not too good to be true. Let's go ahead and scroll down to what your question was. Okay, let's see. Okay, Cindy, you are a Virgo and you want to know where you find your person. Okay, so now let's get that mixed in. I think you've already found your person. I'm not saying you found... Okay, there's somebody in your life. There's already somebody in your life. Yeah. Okay, Spirit says you're not looking at things clearly. Don't make this fit, never, but there's somebody that's in your life. They already manifested them, but you're pushing them off. And you remember, I'm here for you. I don't just say this all the time. This is very unique. They're saying that maybe this person, it's not that anybody's ever going to be picture perfect, right? And what I hear is this person makes you feel safe. And maybe you were registering that safety as boredom. When your whole life you've dealt with people that made you chase them. Okay? There is somebody that's already in your life. Or this could even be the energy of somebody thinking about you like this. Somebody that you're like, man, I thought that they could have been the person. Like, I thought that there was something really more here, and it just ended up, ended up leaving, ended up being something that just hurt me again. And maybe there's actually somebody that's seeing you in this role of like, yo, they've been in front of me this whole time. So when this person, however this resonates for you, if you are this person or if they're coming to you, don't allow you guys to, the best way they want to put it is don't allow you guys to get off the train without having everything talked through. Don't leave any stone unturned. This conversation is long in the run, but it's going to go good. So it seems that Spirit's saying that you've already found, like, the person that right now in your life is your next romantic partner, is a soul tie you're meant to experience. They are already a face you've seen, and they'll be revealed to you again. All right. Now we're going to Tracy. And you're wanting a, we're at Tracy, which is number 6. And you're wanting a general reading. I got you. Let's give Tracy a general reading. What does Tracy need to know more than anything else right now? Okay, so it looks like there's also probably a connection that you pulled away from. You're like, I need to pick between reality, and I need to pick between what's going to be best for everybody versus just what's best for me. There was a love that you maybe didn't tell them how you totally felt, that's thinking about you, that wonders that if you think about them too. They're hesitant to try to bring a movement to you because even though their soul feels like you're screaming at them, the words you said to them last time made it to where they're like, I don't even think I'd be welcomed. So if there's somebody that's been on your mind and you're wondering if they would fill your cup and you could fill theirs, you know, I do see potential, but it definitely looks like this person wouldn't reach out. So the ball would be in your court with this situation. Okay. I felt called to now switch to my oracle. Alright. Next person is Jenny-san. Oh, it was a thank you. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate that. You were just sending a thank you one. That's awesome. I appreciate you. Okay. Roxanne. You like a love reading. What is this perspective in your friendship? Is it changing and deepening, and is the pace picking up? All right. What we got for Roxanne? We're going to do past, present, future poll for you. All right, so his perspective, well, he's looked back since the beginning of the friendship. Well, since you first met, you've always been somebody that's willing to work beside him. You've been somebody that will go to him. There may even been a time when he was like maybe needing some gas or needing a ride or even like stranded on the side of the road, and you literally went and picked him up. I can see this. You know, since day one, it's also been like he's always known you. He's like, I don't even really like remember feeling uncomfortable with her, or the weird phase where it's like you're getting to know somebody, you don't know how to act with them. It's like I've always felt so real with her. She's seen all these different versions of me, and she continued to be my friend. She was always my friend before anything else. Right now, at the current moment, he knows that he needs to do things differently. He needs to come with vulnerability because he's not used to doing that, and he hates being vulnerable. But the only way he's going to be able to progress forward with you, the only way that he's going to... I'm hearing he's playing by a different playbook. So he definitely came from a background where his father or whoever were the people that taught him how relationships should look. It was pretty toxic. So he's throwing out that playbook and he's basically writing his own, and he's learning and he's teaching himself. But enough is enough, and he's realizing, like, I gotta pick myself up by my boots. I can't expect her to just accept cookie crumbs. No matter what, something within my soul tells me she's gonna be here. And what the soul knows is truly meant for it, it can tend to neglect without realizing. This person, they don't want to neglect your friendship. They don't want to neglect this going any further. They don't want to neglect this going any further. So what are they planning right now about the future with that? Okay. Well, it really looks like right now they don't even... I would love to tell you that this person in the near future is going to be able to schedule in time for you two to really get to know where this can go past a friendship. But it seems like they're going to throw themselves more into work, to be quite frank, and go into distraction. They're not saying for you two to really focus on this right now. I know that's not what you want to hear. I feel it. But there are a lot of other things both of you have to figure out in your life right now before love is something that both of you could actually invest in. Right now, what you need from each other is a friendship. It's been acknowledged, it's been understood, and yes, he does feel more. But it's just not yet time to combine that part of your existence. Focus more on just being a positive force for each other, allowing organic conversations to come up about what you feel, but really stop comparing, and stop comparing is something they're wanting me to know as well. Stop comparing how other relationships that you've had are to him. He's not them. So actions and etc. that he's doing that are triggering growth out of you, to be quite frank. A lot of this is triggering growth. It's activation. And your person's supposed to do that. They're supposed to challenge you in the way you've thought about things for so long and make you see different perspectives. So he definitely has much more in store with your connection. Right now, what you guys need more than anything is really to be friends, because it's ego versus ego at this point in your life. Get more of your finances or your priorities and your own schedule together, and this is going to be able to flourish more with time, okay? All right, and then here's your law of attraction pull, which we're going to definitely have focused on just not necessarily love or anything, just now you. What's your law of attraction with other stuff in your life? All right, so they're letting you know right now your law of attraction shows that there may need to be, and us talking about this is switching this for you. Now this is more confirmation of what I hear you've already been kind of thinking, but you weren't sure if you were picking up on it correctly. There's a willpower to see what really needs to be done right now. If you can switch to what I think should happen to what I know is happening right now, you're going to be able to build another form of willpower to bring energy to your work, to your home life, because it feels like you could have also been really drained recently and you weren't really sure why. You're trying to sleep as much as you can, etc. Well, Spirit says this actually has to do more with giving energy away by thinking and trying to invest so much into others. So your law of attraction, they're calling for you to make it balanced again. Allow yourself to pour into yourself. Have the willpower to know that maybe for a little bit, love is just still meant to be on the side. Something that will come with time. All right. And before I go to the next person in this group, we have now officially closed the second group of super chatters. Anybody that super chats after this point will be put on tomorrow's live stream, will be the first ones answered. So let's see if anybody else has joined. Okay. It looks like only... Okay, cool. See, Justine, you joined. So, see, Justine, since you're the only one that joined, I'm going to go ahead and just put you on this group, this list as well. Okay, so you'll be number 17. CJ, Justine. Perfect. All right, now we'll go back up to 𝗧𝗏𝗧. All right, 𝗧𝗏𝗧, will your person on your mind come? Okay, I'm sorry. Actually, that is equivalent to a general reading. Let me go ahead and do that for you. Let's give you a love general energy pull, okay? Love general energy pull. So I do see this person is in your energy. I do see spirit showing that love is not, neither person are getting in their own way anymore. They're not self-punishing. I do see spirit showing a real chill encounter soon. And you, with the law of attraction, allowing this to come to you. No, to be quite frank, it's actually very easy with this one. How close it is to see that the person on your mind is aligning with you. Now, Spirit says, don't worry about the time. It's very close. It's very soon. You just continue on every day, focusing on what you do have control of, what's your priorities, and this will show up when you least expect it. All right. All right, Jill B, number 11. All right, so Jill B is a Gemini. We're going to go ahead and give you a general energy pull. Absolutely. Okay, so right now you're really fostering a lot of, like, you are being mindful, you're being present. Spirit's very proud of yourself. Spirit's very proud of yourself. I'm hearing that you've spent more time also rescheduling. I wouldn't be surprised if you like reorganized your room. It feels like somebody that went ahead and said, you know what, things can be done a little bit different, a little bit easier for me. You move some things out of your room that you don't need anymore. You're like, this is literally just taking up space where I could make this much more also in a feng shui way. You definitely, what I'm seeing, you waking up recently, you haven't been having as bad nightmares. You moved a mirror, didn't you? There was a mirror that used to be facing you when you were sleeping. And for you guys who are not aware, you do not want that. It opens up a portal when you're in a very vulnerable state when you're sleeping, and having a mirror facing you literally is like a portal, and it allows a lot of energy deities to just have basically an open door to walk through. Okay, so anybody here, side note as well, listening, if you have a mirror in front of your bed, no matter if you have bad dreams or not, you need to make sure you either can move it away, or when you go to bed, you cover it. So you put like a sheet or something over it. If you do have bad dreams, I fucking tell you, you do that right now and watch you have one of the first nights you've had forever without bad dreams. It's like having, think about it this way, guys. This is another good way to explain also being responsible with alcohol, okay? So alcohol is called spirits for a reason. It's a portal. It opens up a channel. Now, we can use everything as a tool when we use it for the right reasons, in moderation, just like using other types of products, just like going ahead and even like using sage and incense, etc. They're all tools. They have something. They're here for a reason. But if we go overboard with something, that's when it becomes poisonous. When you are allowing yourself to have 1 drink, 2 drinks, you open up a little bit of a portal to even more connect to like getting signs from your guides and etc. Right? And if you're taking care of yourself, there's still these barriers where other things, they can't even try to penetrate your force. They can't even try to get through your barrier. But let's say you get drunk. Let's say you get like fucked up, etc. You have basically taken your energy and opened up the gate and left it open, and now all of these beings have the ability to affect you. So it's not necessarily that there's ever something wrong with drinking alcohol. It's be responsible for more than even the temple, more than the body, literally your spiritual. You guys have ever seen somebody who's really drunk and you're like, this person's fucking not, it's more than they're not here. Like they are not themselves. They're fucking possessed. That is true. That can happen. Now, if you're your own healthy partner, you do things in moderation, you'll be fine. And you can use it as a tool. Food for thought. Those are my two words of advice for all of you today. Move your mirrors from your bed and drink responsibly. All right. Ruby, you're next. Let's go down to Ruby. Let's see, where's Ruby? There you are. All right, Ruby. You're wanting to know what kind of... I got you. What kind of love is coming your way? All right, well, you're attracting in a masculine force that's a warrior, somebody that is their own, they can defend themselves, but they're part of a team. A warrior is part of a team. Somebody that has no karmic connections still, that are open, that they're entertaining. Somebody that sees you as the prize. Somebody that sees you as the woman that they've been cherishing and looking for. Okay. What's coming up next is you have somebody that has definitely dark features, but it's not like black hair. It's not like dark brown eyes or etc. It's just somebody that seems more like an in-between, like maybe like a pretty medium brown hair. And they're a pretty tall individual. This person is somebody that loves the color blue for some reason as well, is what I keep hearing. Okay, so you have an absolute specific person in line with you, and it does look like it's going to take a little more time, but not much, for you two to be able to be in the same room and start this chapter together. You're going to be invited somewhere, dude. You're going to be invited somewhere. And this is going to be somebody you've never met before. It's going to be either like a friend of a friend, like, well, what are you doing here? Who do you know? But this is great. So maybe the blue thing I'm even picking up on is that could be their color of their shirt when you see them. But you got some good stuff coming. All right. Number 13, Natalie. You're a Pisces, and you would like a love reading. Are you and Doug meant to be more than friends? Are you and Doug meant to be more than friends? So I do see somebody where you don't have to defend your ground with him. You feel so safe. You feel so free. You know, anytime you've really needed somebody there for you, he was. He's been one of the only masculine forces in your life you've ever felt you could depend on. But you're afraid. You're like, what if everything we've been through together in the past made him... What if he doesn't see me in that way? What if he sees me as somebody that's too much? Just like a sister or etc. From day one, he's always seen you as something more. Okay? I'm not saying that he had he wanted to be with you, but there was always a connection. And I see that he was always kind of like, yo, no matter what, if that would happen or wouldn't happen, I want her in my life. I feel like this is a good person. I do see that you two have the potential to have a very healthy relationship. If you're wondering if expressing to him wouldn't be reciprocated, I just see, like, make it at the right time. Just make it at the right time. Don't rush into it. There'll be a time when you're together having a conversation, doing something where it just feels right. But yeah, there's a humongous possibility. Truly. Okay. Number 14. Number 14 was... Oh, Soulful Mystic, you were sending the rubies. I appreciate that. So we'll go ahead and give you a law of attraction pull for that. All right, right now, spiritually calling on you to reclaim your masculine power. there's something that maybe you could be giving a bit too much to. You've been feeling like speaking up about something as well. And what I hear is you're probably somebody that you're extremely kind. It's even hard for you to set a healthy boundary, but it's time right now. And what I hear is this person is going to completely reciprocate and be like, yo, I understand. I'm glad you spoke up. I respect that boundary, etc. It's going to go well is what they're wanting you to say. Your law of attraction is showing that you may be feeling like you're going to be asking for too much for something, and so it's actually like kind of cutting off spirit being able to bring more to you. You have to switch your mindset and say, no, if it was switched, I would want that person to tell me a healthy boundary. If they're really deserving of being in my life, etc., they'll respect it. You've just dealt with so many people not respecting you and abandoning you when you set healthy boundaries that it can be a little scary. But this is different. Spirit's saying your law of attraction will increase. You'll see things feel like they're getting off of a pause as you continue to set these healthy boundaries and speak up. All right, number 15, that's Levi. Got you, homie. You would just like a general love reading. Okay, got you. And you're a Virgo. What do we have for Levi? What do we have for Levi? So you're also feeling afraid to speak up of something in love. But you can feel the energy surging between you two. It's here, it's real, it's raw. And you're wondering if you've known each other since the beginning of time, and the answer is yes. Okay, this is a soul tie. This is somebody where there's been a lot of divine intervention to make sure that neither of you mess this up. There's somebody you've already dated before. And this is a unique thing. When Spirit says it's already somebody that you've experienced some trauma with, that's not a point of no repair, and you didn't have necessarily a trauma bond. It's like it was like right person, wrong time energy. It's like, man, I feel so much for you, but I can't give you what you need from me right now. And if we're meant to realign in the future, Spirit, they'll make it happen. However you or them would say it. In that energy, though. And it looks like Spirit is definitely stating that this person, they realigned to you already. And there's resilience within this connection. Okay, tell them there's an investment happening. If this person has not entered back into your life in the past month, they are before August is over. And you are investing time into seeing each other. And it does show something that, in a sense, you've been waiting for. I want to say it that way because, in the scheme of things, you weren't ever waiting. Spirit was making sure you were having it come in when you were truly ready. But a love, a feeling, an emotion of just being happy and being with your person, that is within this year for you. And when we say, my person, don't focus on divine. Don't focus on twin. That stuff, yes, it's important, I'm telling you. But it's not as important as people think. And a lot of people will ruin dynamics by focusing so hard in the beginning on those words, okay? All right. Number 16, Marie. All right. You are Leo and you would like a reading on your love life. I got you. Reading on your love life. What's going on with you right now? All right, so you spoke up. You said something of your truth. Either a friend or a romantic person. You realize that they weren't respecting you, and it's time to proceed forward. It's time to move on. There's nothing else that could be said. But you're not getting in your head about it. And the past you would have gotten really mad and been like, oh, I did something wrong. Maybe I'm tripping. And you're not gaslighting yourself. You are literally embracing, this is a blessing in disguise. If there's anything to change in my life, I can't keep doing the same patterns and letting people do the same things to me. I'm changing. I'm picking myself. Spirit wants you to know you've opened up a door in love. You're going to go through a divine intervention time where you are more focusing inwards and on friends and family more than romantic love. But rest assured, next year, There's going to be somebody in your life that you can be brawling with. Like, you can speak your hard words. You can be your true self. And you won't have to worry. What I'm really hearing is this person by next year will prove to you by everything you're going to be going through that they're not going to go anywhere. Give me all of you. Whatever somebody else threw away, you know what? That's on them. And I'm grateful they did that because I'm with you. I'm not grateful that they hurt you, but because of what happened, I get to be. You didn't settle for anybody else. Because of all the hurt we've both been through, we haven't settled for anybody else. I'm grateful for everybody that hurt me. And that they all came in before you. Because if I would have met you any sooner, I wouldn't have been ready for you. You're going to have a man who's like, give me you, not just the good, all. They're going to be somebody that has a pretty big stature to them. I would say somebody that is between, I don't see them going all the way to like 6 feet. They're going to be in between like 5'9" to 5'11" for sure. That's the energy I see. And they're going to support everything that you do. This person, they're going to be your cheerleader. They're not going to try to take away your spotlight. That's something I hear as well. They want me to say, take away your spotlight. And that was a key word. It looks like in love, you definitely have romance rolling in the next couple of months. And then into 2026, just being like, yo, you really aren't going anywhere. Like, you aren't going anywhere. I've given you so many reasons to give up. And I know that may be harsh to hear, but this happens. I think there's going to be a little bit of time you may go into, and you're far from the only person that does this, but there may be a little self-sabotage you do when this love comes. Because when you manifest your divine, you will think it's too good to be true, and you will deflect because of that. You don't want to get hurt again. It doesn't come from a place of vindictiveness. It's because you don't want to get hurt. You're like, I'm not going through this again. And they're too good to be true. So then you start testing your divine. This is a big process that happens. It's kind of like a moment of letting the masculine pursue and show, but you can't. There's a thin line between that pursuing time and then when you make them chase you. And that's where I've seen a lot of feminines mess up and restart timelines and etc. is they make the man or the person, whoever, chase them way too long. There'll come a point where the pursuing must switch into you giving back that action. And if you don't, there will be a pullback from the masculine because the person respects themselves and they're not going to chase. They're going to pursue. They're going to show you what they truly feel for you, but they respect themselves. They're not going to chase you. So be ready for that. Be ready for this connection. And the biggest thing is they will, if you give to them, they will give to you. All right. All right, number 17, CJ Justine. All right, you're in Aries and you're wanting some deep insight today. Okay, let's get you that. What's some deep insight for you? What we got for you today? So there's something it's time to let go of. You feel like you're in the middle ground, like you haven't made a full decision yet, but you can tell it's time to proceed forward. Is this involving love? It feels more like maybe pulling out of an investment. Is this more about like, are you up for like a lease to be renewed and you're kind of trying to figure out if you should move somewhere else? Or is there's an energy of some, like a contract coming soon and you're like, I don't know if I should renew this or if I should go forward. Okay? So the big insight you're really wanting to know is regarding this. It's a next big change that you're doing. Is it time to, and if this is more about a person, like if you're wanting them to move out or move in a new roommate, etc. Whatever this big change is, they're saying you don't have to make the decision right now. You can sit on it a bit longer, take a little bit more time. Let some left path, right path choices be made on what you do have control over today. Because it is, yes, you got to plan ahead, but it's still quite a few months is what I'm hearing before any true big decision needs to be made. Okay? But Spirit is definitely saying that they're promoting a change of environment. They're promoting a change of environment. That could even be, this could even be a big change regarding like work or etc. But there are going to be a lot more moves financially that are made in the next couple of months that make you secure to really, if you choose to jump forward and have a new experience, that be something you can not only afford, but you can be comfortable doing. And if this is about allowing yourself to even like let a roommate or somebody move in right now to help save money, you know, it does feel and seem like, I don't see screaming, I don't see yelling, I don't see there being conflict in a house if you move this person in, or if you consider even putting yourself out there in the mindset of maybe, you know, I've been thinking about getting a roommate, but maybe I'll actually be serious and talk to some friends or etc. about it. It looks like there's just some different investments you're going to make in the next couple of months that align you to having a different form of financial freedom and being ready to move on to the next step. Yeah. Okay. So that was it for this group of super chatters for today. Let's see what time it is to figure out how long we're going to do free readings. Let's see. We can go ahead and scratch that out. You're still more than welcome to super chat, guys. You'll just be the first answered on tomorrow's live stream, okay? All right. I'm going to do it for 10 minutes. We're going to do 10 minutes because we are going to have an after stream tonight as well. So it's currently 10:48 p.m. my time. And where's my other pen? Let me reset this as well. Let's see. Reset that. All right. So until 10:58 p.m. Eastern time, we'll be free, people. We'll do longer tomorrow. I plan on getting tomorrow. I'll be on here in between 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. So tomorrow we'll have a lot more free people. But if you're here for a free reading, you're welcome now to go ahead and comment your name, a yes/no question, and your zodiac sign. All right, Sammy. All right, Samina. You're an Aquarius. You would like to know, will Sean reconcile with you? You're in a no contact situation. Is he going to recontact you? Shows. Has he already tried to contact you once? They keep telling me he's tried to contact you. You may want to honestly, you may want to relook at something. There's a miscommunication. Either he thinks that he's waiting for a response from you, or you think you're waiting for a response from him. But Spirit says just to kind of like, just look if anything's changed. If you were blocked on something, it looks like you aren't blocked anymore. But that could have even been the phone. Yeah, there's a miscommunication between you two. They're telling me you don't need to be in separation any longer. Interesting. All right. Elisa, I got you. Thank you for being a member. You're a Libra, and you'd like to know, are you going to get, excuse me, are you going to get back together with the Gemini? Are you going to get back together with the Gemini? If you want to get back together with this Gemini, you got to get out of your own way. It's going to be you that has to say these words. I hear that this person would more than forgive you. They've already forgiven you. They've already forgiven themselves. We're not putting the blame all on one person. But this person's tried to talk to you before. They've definitely tried. And at this point, if you would want this to come back, you need to allow yourself to present yourself to this person. Acknowledge that you want their presence. Interesting. All right, Letitia, you're a Cancer. You'd like to know, will new love find you this year? Is new love going to find you this year? I do see that there's going to be new love, okay? There is an energy here of it speaking up now, but it really progressing in 2026. They want you to take it just day by day. Take it day by day. You could have been somebody that really rushed in love in the past. Allow you to have time to also miss each other. Don't go into spending all of your time together. But it does look like you're going to be receiving new love. Judith Crooks, you are a member. Thank you. You wanted to know TV, Cancer, and Libra, and I, Libra, going to be together. Are you two going to be together? Judith, are you two going to be together? So Spirit says that they're not recommending you invest into this. I can deeply see that you guys have some form of trauma bond. You've been through some things together. And even though your energies do seem to miss, it doesn't seem like you're aligned. Being aligned is healthy for each other. So Spirit wants you to kind of take a look back and also see, have you possibly been chasing? The choice is yours. They told me that you may feel like you're like, I'm not ready to give up, and I'm not going to give up, and I totally get it. Totally get it. Just be aware, at this point, it's cycle repeating, and Spirit will put you through the same lesson over and over again until you've truly completed it for yourself, okay? But just because it doesn't end up being a divine love doesn't mean it was for nothing, okay? All right, Valerie, you're a Sagittarius. You're wanting to know, does the Virgo see you as more than a friend? Does the Virgo see you as more than a friend? So what I'm seeing is in the beginning of your friendship they did. Currently they don't really have, it's not that they don't see you as a potential of more, but they don't even think about it. It's like yesterday, when I hear it's yesterday's news, they had a real big crush on you for a while. Really, honestly, right now they don't. But what I'm seeing is that if you admitted to them what you feel, that being something that switches. Okay? They just don't even think that you're an option for them. They've became content, and not even just content, but like happy to have you in any form in their life. You maybe never even knew they had a crush on you, but there is a potential here. They're just currently they're not even, they have no idea if you like them. They have no idea that you have a crush on them. All right, Lisa. You're wanting to know, will you reconcile with Sean? You're both Aries. Okay. Will Lisa reconnect with Shauna? Well, Lisa reconnect with Shauna, and they're both Aries. I do see that there's going to be a full contact very soon. And you guys are going to have to make sure that you don't harp on the past. Talk about it, process it, but you got to be in the mindset of going forward. So you guys are going to be able to reconcile. And it looks like present energy. Like this is coming very, very fast. I wouldn't be surprised if it was by this weekend. Okay. Let's see. 𝗨𝗏𝗧, you are a Sagittarius. Is Anar, who's a Taurus, still thinking about you? Is Anar, who is a Taurus, still thinking about you? Well, these all keep jumping out. So you guys, the conversation didn't really go the way you wanted it to, or the way you visualized it when you last spoke. It looks like currently they do think about you, and they think about you as somebody that they, even though you're not in each other's life, they have you in a highlight. And you know, there's a big soul tie that aligns within this connection. I'm hearing this goes back generations. Like you guys have met each other in multiple lifetimes. Right now, you both are definitely in this period where you are at peace with fate, that you have to both work on yourselves to be able to be a healthy partner for anybody else. But I do see the masculine's energy wanting to be able to take it day by day. I do see soon that they're going to make a choice to come your way, and you guys being able to have this success together. The current alignment with your left path, right path decisions is that this person, their higher self says that they're going to end up reaching back out to you. Pause right now on thinking about a timeline of when it comes in. They say you only have control over what you do next. You only have control of what's happening today. So as long as you focus on that, you're sending the ability for your person to focus on themselves, and then spirit will make everything else shine for when it's the right time. They're not going to make you wait a moment more or moments less than need be for this divine union, okay? And when I say divine union between you two, that means a divinely guided union. Time will tell if they are your divine counterpart, okay? Alrighty. Also, guys, today the card deck we are using for our reading is the Boxer's Oracle. This is my personal Oracle deck, the first one I ever created. If you're interested in picking one up for yourself, you can go over to my website, offprintmint.com, and see a stock see that they are in stock there. Currently, I do also make sure that I have them sent out within the same week of you purchasing them. They come with a pouch carrier, a velvet pouch carrier, a box to keep them in. They also come with a handwritten thank you note from yours truly for supporting my small business. And I throw in extra little tokens or crystals, runes in there from time to time as well. That's also where we're going to be concluding it for today's live reading. Now, I am going to be going on an after stream on Twitch. Twitch is another streaming platform where over there, it's more about community. Lives on YouTube are tarot readings, but over on Twitch I actually play video games with you guys, and we get to know each other. We ask questions, I ask questions about you, and we have a great community over there just full of high vibes. Now, every single stream on Twitch I do give away a free reading. All you have to do to be eligible for it is join us, follow me, and then you comment the keyword of the chat. The keyword of the chat is announced during the beginning of the live stream, okay? So, simply the way you can get to my Twitch is if you go to my profile, in the bio, it is linked there. My Twitch name is UncleBronze Official. UncleBronze Official. I plan on getting on in about 30 to 40 minutes, okay? So if you go over there now, follow, you will get that notification when I go live. We will be back here on YouTube Live tomorrow in between the time of 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Alrighty, guys? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of my collectives. And I will see you when I see you. Let's get it.